Hey Andrew, this is Joe. Loved everything I looked at. There was just a couple of things, like right here, your player here has the expansion. So the little player box that you showed toward the end of the video of the live streamer, where there might be space at the top for advertising banners, or if we move it up, do it at the bottom. I like that being horizontal there instead of the vertical. And they could flash and then or rotate depending on how many. But I was curious if that expansion icon, like here on the player that you were showing in your video, will it go full screen regardless of the device? So that was one question. Second question was you did mention, um, the viewer. I call them listener, but I like both words. Getting a ticket. That's totally cool. I like it. Get a ticket, to the show. That's like a movie, anything, skating. The hockey game, right? You got to get tickets. So I like that thought process. I think it'll fit well. But remember, they're free. So the only prompt is, for them to validate their account. Now, I do already have the legal terminology and all of the hot links to all the social media, legal terminology for people to use their social media accounts in order to register account. Okay, so just like SoundCloud or Spotify, any of those guys, I have all of that good meat in there. Okay, the thing would be, can I use my social media account and register an account and create an account with those credentials? That would be really important to know. Um, I do like the X out or plus on when it comes to the sponsors, as you call them. Those are advertisers, so I like that word. It's clean and safe. And or the artist, right, which is what we're calling them. So I like that there's that administration part of it. The second thing was you mentioned was the performer or the artist. So that's $9.99 a month. They need to be prompted to sign up on a monthly basis. It's going to be recurring in the PayPal account. Um, and that is for them to get, and we're talking about that. Should that be like 3 events a month and then $15.99 for 5 events and then $18.99 unlimited, right? Let them play as much as they want. And can be month to month and canceled anytime. So the cancellation refund policy will be available shortly. We're still discussing that as we are discussing those other ranges. The only people who are going to be paying are the sponsors, the 3 month, 6 month, and 9 month advertising package, and then how many times they get displayed for their package. We have that for you. But the about us, I don't have. I'll work on that. Frequently asked questions. I wasn't really going to do that, but there might be some to do. Privacy policy terms of use we already have. Working on cancel refund. So we'll get you that documentation. So really, number one, the tickets, I like it for the viewer listener. Just want to make sure there's some sort of validation when they register their account before they can free willy nilly go get tickets. The second thing would be the artist or performer need to be prompted to pay minimum $9.99 a month, auto renewal, auto recurring, in order to have access to do that. And that should be done before they probably do a recording for a sound check. Maybe let them see what all's there, but then, like what's available or coming up. But before they can really get into providing a sound check and downloading OBS or getting into that meat of it, there needs to be prompt for them to sign up, right? And that means pay. Sponsors, I love how you got the plus and X's as well on there. It looks good. Uh, the player with the expansion icon, does that really work? And then on this stuff down here, I'll get to you. Love how you styled it. Love how it flows. I'm really digging it. Hosting, I do have a local company that was a connection of a long time relationship that I didn't even know they were doing private hosting. So she's running a 36 core CPU on, on a private server. So I can get reasonable pricing from her. And then she's actually local to me in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So even though it's a national deal, we're probably going to go that route. I will get that worked out pricing and setup Maybe give me some specs as what you would need from 2,000 to 10,000 people and 50 or 100,000, right? She covers some NFL stuff, and she hosts some athletes, and at any given event they can have 10 to 50,000. I think she said one time they had an event where it was a high name player, a very well known person, that was doing an event, and they had 210,000 people hit the website during the event. That's a lot. So that was meaning people that was there at the event, and then people that watched it on TV, right? So pretty impressive. They've got the capability. The 36 core was very important to me to find out because, I'm talking bandwidth and database, and she's like, those are easy. We need the speed, so we have as much core juice as we can get. So it'll be a private server, and they can support it. If you can give me some specs of what you think you need, we could actually move that over, and you guys can finish it there. Um, I love the direction you're going. Just those three things. So the user listener, right? The ticket's cool. Just need to validate their account, but then their registration. But then they can do that with social media account, right? The or even Google, right? Is that available? Second thing was the artist or performer needs to pay before they get to a sound check, right? Need to be prompted for the $9.99. If the other pricing comes in, then we can just offer that, but I'll let you know. The third thing was, can the player expand, right? And other than that, I think you guys are doing a home run. So the other thing, as I started this video, and I'll get you the content you need, but let's not hurt ourselves with the cloud-based wells. I think it's fantastic what it's capable of doing, but if you've already got the legacy one built out and it works, 15 minutes is too long. I would say 8 minutes max per person. That way it gives you a minute to start, a minute to finish. If it's a 3.5 minute song, then there's a lot of dead time, right? Somebody's got to manually pull up the next guy. We want them to fire off decent. So based on what's coming up, I think 8 minutes is probably the best time slot. Maybe 7 minutes, right? So if the cloud-based Wowza is more useful in that arrangement, then okay, let's move forward. If not, let's stick with legacy and with what we know works. Okay. Appreciate the work, man. Thank you for this, and then let me know how it goes with those guys. Well, today's already the 28th. All right. Thank you.